Okay, I'm standing here with the fabulous Mike Dawes. So, Mike, what's happening in your life right now?
Oh man, well, we're at the Guitar Summit in Mannheim and it's crazy. I just walked in the front door, saw this gentleman, and now we're here and it's already absolutely insane. I see all my best friends everywhere, amazing guitars. I just finished a tour of Germany with Tommy Emmanuel, which was amazing, opening up for Tommy, and we're playing tonight in the hall here. And maybe by the time this goes out, we'll be playing in your town too. We're doing a bunch of shows in Europe late October through November, and I got my new album as well, so it's been very busy, yeah.
Cool, good to hear. So Mike, you have a very original style. How did you come up with your style of playing? How did that develop?
Well, nothing's original really in the world of guitar. We all copy from each other, like Robert Johnson, you know, we're all disciples of Robert Johnson, I suppose. But I guess, well, what I do in the context of a show with someone amazing like Tommy Emmanuel, who really is, as far as I'm concerned, the greatest guitar player of all time, I feel like he does absolutely everything to a master level on the guitar. And if there was a pie chart with one little tiny slice cut out of it that was a gap, I feel like I'm filling that gap. So it's like, I guess I play around with traditional acoustic stuff, but also a lot of open tunings, extended techniques. And I'm trying to integrate gear and guitar pedals, electric guitar pedals, a lot more into my live concerts to show that, you know, don't let the electric guitar players have all the fun when it comes to gear. And that's why we're here at the Guitar Summit, you know?
So when you come up with your playing, does it also leave room for improvisation, or do you have to work out your tunes totally? And how's that percentage of how you arrange the tunes?
That's a good question. And so I would say most of it is a lot more classical guitar approach in the sense of learning a piece, refining a piece, having the piece evolve, trying different things out at certain shows, which will then dictate how the piece evolves. But there's not a lot of live improvisation beyond the occasional, you know, doing a little solo over. Maybe I'll lay a loop track down on a track if I'm in standard tuning, or maybe dadgad tuning. But because a lot of the tunings I play in are very out there, they're like different kind of material canvases to paint on. It's very much kind of written as is. And then the more I work in that tuning, the more I'll try and step out of the comfort zone a little bit more. So standard tuning, I'm comfortable in. Dadgad, D-A-D-G-A-D, I'm comfortable in. But I'm working now on a few new tunings to try and get better at that stuff. But the show is very much me trying to present my compositions and arrangements in the most effective way I can. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So when you, I'm not talking about the way you practiced back in the days, but when you practice now, is there for you a separation between practicing and composition, or is it more or less interwoven?
That's a really good question. So so a lot of people here will have no idea who I am. Who is this hairy guy? I go on tour a lot. So maybe 10 or 11 months of every year, I'm on the roads playing shows because I love connecting with real people. That's why, despite the chaos, I actually enjoy things like this, you know, until we lose our voices. Because of that, a lot of the practice is geared towards the show. So each show is kind of the practice for the next show, and so on and so on. And it's very easy to get complacent in situations like that. So I'm trying to push myself to really, you know, maybe I go home for 3 days between 2 tours. Maybe I should try and learn some more tunes from a diverse artist, maybe a bluegrass artist, to up my chops in that world. So right now, I've been complacent just practicing for shows, or if I'm writing for an album. But I'm trying to actively, now I'm 35, crank it up a notch and try and learn more as well in the gaps. But the gaps are few and far between. Yeah.
Okay, right. Thank you very much for taking the time.
Nice to see you.